What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. On this episode, I'm going to discuss and do a little speculation on the Fast and the Furious 8 trailer. The Fate of the Furious is actually what it's called. Now, I know this is a franchise where either you love it or you hate it. There really isn't too many people in between. I personally, I enjoy most of these movies. There's one or two that I'm not that fond of. I wasn't that fond of Seven, and the third one, Tokyo Drift, wasn't that great either. But all the rest of them, I enjoyed. One of my favorites is the first one, and everybody seems to shit on the first one. I enjoy the first two movies. My order of those movies actually goes the fifth one, then the first one, and then the second one as my three favorites. And then I guess I would put six as number four. I don't know. Six might actually be a little bit better than number two. But I'm going to do reviews for all those movies anyway because I'm excited for 8. It comes out on Friday. So this week I'll be posting reviews on all the other Fast and the Furious movies. Little discussions each video too about what I think is going to happen in the future of the franchise. All right, but this video is about the Fast and Furious trailers. All right, so the Fate of the Furious trailers. Excuse me. All right, so you guys know the deal. I only watch one trailer, sometimes the teaser and the trailer. Well, unfortunately for me, this is one of the movies I watched the teaser and the first trailer. The teaser was only a minute, and I should have left it at the teaser, but because it was only a minute, I watched the first trailer too, even though it was over 3 minutes long. So the first teaser did a good job of hyping up the movie. It still showed a little too much. I understand they got to show you that, Dom is the villain in this movie because that's the whole premise of it. If they didn't show that, they really would have nothing to show. But, yeah, so that one I understand they had to show. And in the teaser, they show that. And then they show a bunch of action, which all makes sense. It's little bits, little clips of, random different action. I do feel like they show every single action set piece, which is a mistake. You really should only be showing clips from 2 or 3. In a movie like this, where there's going to be like 4, maybe 5 action pieces, whether it's just racing or it's, shootouts and fucking submarines or whatever. So, I don't know. I feel like they showed us a little bit of every action set piece. But, okay, I was okay with the teaser, and it got me hyped. I was ready to see it, and I should have stopped there. I really should have. And then I watched the first teaser, 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something, and it shows you. I guarantee you, once I see this movie, and I'll let you know, I'll be honest whether I'm right or I'm wrong, that you see most of the action in this trailer. Granted, it's broken up and chopped up, so you don't realize it maybe, but if you really pay attention, it looks like you're seeing almost the whole of all of the action in the movies, almost. With the exception of some hand-to-hand combat, which I'm sure there will be. All the car stuff, all the gun stuff, it looks like it's right there in that trailer. And then they harp on the fact that Vin Diesel is the villain. Like I said, I understand they got to put that in there, but I feel like in trailer number 1, it's in there a lot. The kiss at the end is a bit much and all that. I feel like nothing was really saved for the movie. I really wish I didn't see this first trailer. I should have stopped at the teaser. That's what I get though. But I didn't watch any of the other trailers. I believe there was 3 total and maybe some little snippets, but I didn't watch the other ones. I don't know if they spoil even more. I don't see how they can spoil more. And showing that Statham is working with the group, I think is a mistake. Leave some surprises for the movie. You already gave us that Dom is the villain. You don't got to tell us that the villain from the last one is now a good guy too. But I don't know if the other 2 trailers spoil more. I'm sure they do. I'm sure there's a twist or turn in this movie. And who knows if the other trailers spoil it. I'm definitely not watching those. Because then I have no reason to see the movie. I'm still excited to see it. But I'm a little upset that I watched that first trailer. Now, where do I think this movie is going to go? I'm going to do predictions all along the way this week with my Fast and the Furious reviews and recaps, whatever you want to call them, for the other movies. And I'll throw out some predictions here and there. But just for general predictions, obviously Vin Diesel is going to become good again by the end. I mean, I think that's pretty much apparent. Just as I think Statham is going to go bad again. I just don't see those two swapping sides for good. Doesn't make sense, right? The big question is Vin Diesel doing it willingly, like because somebody's being threatened or he's being threatened or whatever, or is there some sort of mind control or whatever? I hope there's no mind control or anything at play, because that's really hokey and kind of stupid to me. Um, and for the most part, the Fast and Furious movies have been, based in reality. I mean, with the exception of some of the later movies' action set pieces. I mean, all the movies have some stuff that's a little over the top, but 6 and 7 really kind of started pushing it to the limit. And by the look of this, trailer number 1, it looks like 8 is going to push it even further. And I don't think that's a good thing. Taking it further away from reality and more to the superhero realm is a mistake, because the joy I have in movies like this is it's different from the superhero movies, where I'm seeing human beings doing human things, as opposed to extraordinary people or gifted people or superpowered people doing these same things. That's the joy of going to a movie like John Wick or Fast and the Furious. I mean, is to not see superheroes, is to see. I love superheroes. Don't get me wrong. I love these movies. I'm addicted to them hardcore. But you like something different once in a while. And these Fast and the Furious movies are starting to feel a little bit like superhero films. So I hope that they're not going that route, but it really feels like that's where this one is going, unfortunately. But I really hope that it's he's doing it forcefully but willingly. Like, he's not being controlled in any way. He's being threatened, or Paul Walker's being threatened, or or Brian, his character, or any of the other characters maybe are being threatened, or even Vin Diesel himself, Dom himself. But I don't know. I just hope it doesn't go too crazy. Charlize Theron, to me, is, great actress. I think she's going to nail a villain role, personally. I don't think she'll be too over top or anything. Even though in that first trailer, not the teaser, trailer number 1, she does look a little over the top. But we'll see how it plays out. Let's see. I don't know what else I can really say. Somebody else is definitely going to die from the group, I think. I can't say definitely, but I would say somebody else is going to die. Who? I don't know. My guess would be either Tyrese, but I don't know if I can see him being taken out of the franchise, because he's really good in it. But I can see the actor of Tyrese maybe not wanting to play Roman anymore. But, excuse me, what else does he really have going for him right now? No offense to the actor. I think he's a fine actor, but he's not really in much else but the Fast and the Furious movies. So maybe he won't want to leave. But it's not up to him, right? And then I think you're maybe in danger of losing The Rock. I can totally see that happening. And one more I'll say is maybe Tej. Tej? I think it's Tej. I can see those 3 going. The Rock mainly because, he's a big superstar and he's got tons of other movies. I think he's bored with the Fantastic Four. With the Fast and the Furious right now. That's how I feel. I've heard him in interviews and stuff, and I think him and Vin Diesel actually have a little headbutting thing going on. So I can see him getting killed off. And, Ludacris isn't really a big enough character in it to sustain, to keep going. So I feel like he can go too, but it's not really much of an emotional punch if he goes, right? Let's see. And like I said, I definitely think Jason Statham is going to go bad again. I think he's basically going to work with the cops and all that, Kurt Russell's character, to be free, and then he's going to bounce, run away, whatever. And then he'll become the villain maybe in 9 or 10. I'm sure we're not done seeing him. And I don't think his brother, played by Luke Evans, I don't think he's dead either. If I remember, maybe he is. I don't think so, though. I would have to go back and watch it. I'm rewatching all those this week. I didn't get up to 6 yet. So, Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm a little upset that I watched trailer 1. I'm still excited for Fast and Furious 8. We'll see, though, if the trailer has any effect on my enjoyment of the movie. And I'll definitely be reviewing that, too, at the end of the week, Friday or Saturday, whenever I get a chance to see it. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. You guys chime in down below. Let me know what you think about the trailer, Fast and Furious 8 trailer. Let me know what you think is going to happen in the movie and whether or not you're excited for it. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks again for watching. I think I said that already. That's it for this vid. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time.